Hey Tahoe, like always. I want to hand y'all some flowers as agents for positive change. I want to take this time to ask for some guidance. He did ask this in the men's chat in the Discord, but at the end of it, I asked if we could talk about it on the show, right? He said yes. For context, I'm a freak nigga. This was in the So Shameless chat. I was out at the nude beach with 2 friends, 1 male, 1 female. The girl and I have been on some adventures before, and I put her onto some kink stuff. The same with the guy. I took him to his first play party back when I first got into that. Everyone's hetero. I noticed some behavior from my guy friend and really thought about some of the things he did while we were partying. He's the kind of guy to try to get a girl drunk first. He's always shy around new women and would try to get them to fuck after getting comfortable. I just talked to my female friend about her experiences with him, and she said, and she can see he's got good intentions, and he has been good, but he does come off as desperate, and she thinks he needs a girlfriend. Given my limited experiences with him around women he's trying to get at, I want to be a stand-up nigga and put him on the game because I can see this behavior evolving into something. And I can't set him up for failure by introducing him to girls or bringing him to parties. He's not street. He's a mama's boy, doing what he can to take care of his family day to day. He plays video games and watches anime. We don't hang out as often since college. I'm looking for advice on how to put him on the game without making him feel like a grapist in training. I was there outside the door when he bought his first piece of pussy. I don't know if he gets pussy non-paid for. I can say that for context. I just keep hearing Dodge's voice. Every girl has a sexual assault story, but no nigga knows any abusers. Please help. I told him he sounds like an incel. Sounds like a dude that just never really had much success with women, doesn't really know how to go about it. But he doesn't sound like he hates women, just doesn't really have the access to it. I don't really know. Me personally, I don't know what steps a friend can take to guide your friends away from inceliarity. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Does anybody in here have any suggestions?
I mean, I don't know what to say, but I will start by saying, like, it sounds like he's saying that this is a good dude, but he just don't know. So he needs some type of guidance. I don't know how to get him there, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that he should definitely talk to him, give him some tips, some advice and shit.
He don't have advice to give. That's what he said.
He don't have no advice to give?
He don't know what to say or how to help him.
Yeah, he says, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he don't know how to put it in words, but it sounds like he knows that he could see the problem. He could identify the problem. He knows what he should and shouldn't be doing. Like, just talk to him about the way, like what Tyler was saying, like, niggas need to have some type of standards. Like, just let them know, like, nah, this ain't the way that we deal with women. This way, boom, boom, boom. As somebody that's a little bit more well-versed in this area, let me tell you how shit normally works. I also think that it would benefit him to probably have some homegirls, having like some platonic female friends, so he understands women in a broader scope than just sexual objects. You know what I mean? That you pay for.
That's a good point.
Things like that. Again, I don't know how quick that's going to help him, but these are just general things that I would think would help him.
My first question is, did he ask for help?
No, not from what I know.
So I don't understand what we're talking about. Because, like, who said that he needed your help? Some people are introverted. Some people just don't have the social backing. And you've introduced him to a world that is bigger than his scope. If you're saying that he's just this person and just, like, does normal things and he watches anime and he just plays video games. Like, that is an archetype of a certain person. And this is something that we're going to start seeing a lot more as time has progressed. Like, so many men and young boys that don't know how to deal with the real world, so they delve so much in the virtual and the not real space. I don't know how to fix that, because we were the kids that actually went outside and we socialized and we have an understanding of social norms. How do you break somebody out of that? One, I don't know. Two, if he didn't come to you for help, why do you feel like you need to help him? And if you feel like he's done things that are weird or uneasy or uncomfortable, that's the conversation that you need to have. But not having that conversation while throwing more women in this person's face, in his sphere, when we've already isolated and identified that he's awkward when it comes to social settings with women. So what are you gonna do? Throw more women at him and put them at the whim of how this person feels that day? Like, that's weird to me too. Like, don't be friends with weird niggas. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to
I hear
to
what you're
gauge
saying.
this.
I just feel like some niggas need help, and they may not know to ask for the help. There's always niggas in the crew where you like, yo, the way you move, you scaring the bitches away. Like, chill. Like, this is not the way that you move. Like,
Right.
and maybe he don't know no better. And it sounds like he has the potential to be a little Bill Cosby-ish. Like, all he could do is get chicks drunk. Like, that's all he knows is to get them
All
drunk.
he know how to do is get them drunk or pay for it.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
how do you teach out of that?
if
That
you
is
see your man's doing that,
weird.
you got it. You can't wait from there. Be like, hey, should I not be doing this? Like, nah, you got to be like, yo, you should not be doing that.
Yo,
like,
you should not be doing this.
Let me
But
show you a
also,
better way.
The thought process shouldn't be like, yo, let me bring you around a whole bunch of more bitches so you can learn how to socialize with bitches.
Bunch
like,
of naked
what?
bitches.
So now we
That's just not
this
the
is
play.
a social experiment. You socially experiment with other human beings because this nigga don't know how to act. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We're at a weird part of the world where we are literally socially awkward people and socially acceptable people. We are now living in the same space, and that shit is awkward as fuck. And I personally, I don't have
Agreed.
a lot of the patience
Agreed.
for, and I don't have the knowledge of how to teach a grown person how to socialize. You should have learned that shit in school. And if you was one of them niggas that instead of socializing in school, you ran straight home and you was on a video game, you was on Call of Duty all day, all night, and you only know how to socialize with people with a headset on, I don't know how to save you. Keep that nigga away from the
I
bitches.
feel like you've made arguments in the past that a man should be responsible for the actions of his friends, as far as when they are creepy,
Yes,
when they
I said
are
that, though.
right. So right.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I know that you have the potential to be harmful, I can see it. I'm close enough to you.
Then you call it out. But in the, like, you can call it out in the moment, but what I'm saying is you don't call it out and then say, well, maybe I should bring you around more women so that you can practice your socialization skills as an adult. That I don't know. I don't know the resolve. Call out the weird shit, but I don't know how to fix you from being weird.
Well, I feel like if they are close, right? So I definitely wouldn't bring them around naked women, bro. Like, that's
Is you cool?
When you go into a play party, you don't bring a nigga that you think is trying to get chicks drunk to fuck. Like, you don't. You know what I mean? That's actually goes against the rules, and you know that. But yeah, maybe having like a hitch type environment, like, yo, let's do something where we can see how you behave or whatever. Like, yo, do you want me? Have a big bro type conversation. I do that. Trom and I have all types of conversations about, nigga, they was schooling me back in the days about weird behavior. So I'm surprised he didn't throw me under the bus with that. Hey, when I did certain shit, they'd be like, yo, that's not how you move, Tahoe. Why would you do that type of shit? They did that to me all the time. And I think that I structured the way I move with the things that around my social circle that said, yo, this is what's acceptable. This isn't. This is cool. That isn't cool. And it started becoming my way because of the people who I hung around. So yeah, I wouldn't bring them around naked women. Okay. But opposite of Dodge, I think that yes, bringing them out, lounge. Yo, do you see somebody that you like? Or like, yo, what about shorty? She cool. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you need
but
some in-game
definitely
experience.
like little hitch type environment. Like, yo, you know, try this. Don't do that. Don't laugh. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. Maybe so. But then Dodge has a great point. You can't force a person out of where they want to be. If he never asked for that, I don't know how you get somebody to accept that they need to change if they're not ready to change.
Mm-hmm.